Good morning, everyone out there. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. We'll wait just a second here, and let's see if we can find myself on my iPad. There we go. It's a very, very sunny day here in Montana. And it's only about 36 degrees. I haven't walked yet this morning. It was below freezing. And I thought, I'm going to wait until this afternoon. It's supposed to get up to 45 degrees. So that's a good thing. It's beautiful and sunny, and there's a little bit of snow on the ground. We got home from Florida on Saturday, and we had a really nice Thanksgiving. If you're on here, give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the video, share all those things, hearts, all comments. Hi, Stacy from Florida, and thank you for sharing. I sure appreciate that. So we got home, and it's been nice. We haven't had any new snow, which is good, because then I can at least go outside safely, and so that's been good. And our pond is starting to freeze. It's that cold here. So anyway, we're going to go back to Florida after Christmas. So we're going to spend the month of December here. We'll see our family and grandkids and everything. So we hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you very much. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. We did. We had a lot of cooking. My husband smoked a turkey on the smoker outside in Florida, and Terry's sister and I did all the sides, and there's just always a lot of food and lots of dishes and a lot of cleanup after Thanksgiving, but the leftovers are great, aren't they? So our island, I know many of you are wondering how the little town of Boca Grande, the island of Gasparilla, which is a barrier island on the Gulf Coast, it was really devastated during Hurricane Helene and then Milton. Both times water surged. This is really the first time since the 1920s there's been such a big water surge. Hi, Carla. Good to see you. They're from Wisconsin. Yeah, let us know where you're coming from. So our house didn't have any damage. Basically no damage. There's a little water in the garage, and our elevator doesn't work, and it's hard to get elevator people to fix things. Anyway, but I can go up and down steps now. So anyway, we did okay, but oh my goodness, so many people in our little town lost their vehicles, lost their houses, golf carts, all those things, and there's just huge piles all along the main streets with people, and the county is cleaning up, but it's an ongoing thing. It's just it looks like a war zone in parts, and the downtown area was hit extremely hard. Hey, Kelly, good to see you from Oklahoma. Thanks for sharing. Anyway, they're working fast and furiously, and they're planning to open mid-December. So we had 4 restaurants open. There are about 5 more that are going to open in the next few weeks. So in stores that are starting to put merchandise out. Anyway, that's pretty exciting. Okay, well, we have lots of exciting things. I'm going to show you a couple. When I got home, my mini catalog was here. And this is the brand new spring mini catalog that will be starting January 7th. And of course, it's celebration time. I know these words are backwards. That's celebration. If you haven't been, if you don't know too much about Stampin' Up!, every January and February, there's celebration. When you purchase $60, you get something free from this catalog. Can't show you the insides. If you purchase $120, you get the higher value products. So today we are going to be working out of our mini catalog. We're going to be using Humble Home, the Sweetest Star. That's this one. It's on page 46 and 47. And Humble Home. It has been out. Hey, Linda, good to see you from Oklahoma. These two have been out for quite a while, but I waited and I pushed this. This is the craft along today, so I wanted to make sure these are coming back. They're due in today and tomorrow, so hopefully you'll be able to get them if you don't already have them. We have all kinds of other specials. you know, I think I'll just wait until the camera's down. I will tell you that this morning, the last chance product list, that's the discontinued. Good morning, Levon from Montana. So the discontinued and the retiring list went active. And they have sort of a new program. It's a little different. It's pretty good, really. I think you can see all the pictures, not just the list. So that's really nice. I will show you these things as soon as we turn the camera down, and we'll do that. So I have 3 fun projects for you today. And this is how it works. If you shop with me, if you purchase $40, you get 6 free kits and the directions. If you spend $50 or more with me, you also get a package of the Peppermint gems and the twine, the red and white twine. So these are on back order until almost January. So anyway, you get both of those things if your order is $50 or over. So you get, I will be doing 3 projects today, and each kit has 2 projects. So you'll get 2 of the little gift card holder, 2 of the bag, and 2 of the card. So anyway, that's how we're going to be working this today, and that will be good until this weekend. From today until this weekend, that is the special. Thank you for sharing. I always appreciate that, Carla. Okay, let's turn the camera down. I'm going to focus on the things that are coming up for my class this week. Let's see what's here. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera down. There we go. I have a class this Thursday. This is my last Christmas class, and we are making 6 projects, and we're making, this is a card holder, and these are little plastic acetate box. I really stocked up when these retired. I love these. You can put 4 or 5 envelopes and cards in there. Anyway, this is one of the projects. This is the amaryllis, and this went on sale today. I think it's $17 for the stamp. It does have a stamp in a die. I don't know about the die, but the stamp is on special. So these are just 3 of the 6 projects. This is a little, I showed you this one last week. This is the cake in a mug. A holder. You could put hot cocoa or anything like that goes in there. Here's a little tag we're going to be using this weekend on this class on Thursday. We're going to be using the naughty and nice, and this is just a little tag I made to go with that. So that was just a preview. If you're still interested in attending the class in person, you can, or I have a couple of openings for that, I think. Maybe 1 more opening in person. And then if you want it to go or to ship, I can do that also. And I'd be happy to do. The class is $32. It includes paper, DSP, and gems, and all the directions and all the kits. Okay, so today, Stamping Up, I'm going to just move this up a little higher here so you can see. They had a special release, and this is a designer paper release. They've done this one other time. They took a very popular design and they changed the color pattern. So these are some of the ones. Refresh Beauty, Serene Love, Shades and Hues. That's a 6x6. The other ones, these 2 are 12x12. But anyway, that is something new today. Those are all $12.50. Anyway, just a little bit of a refresh. We have 2 new kits that started today, and I have ordered these. I just thought they were really pretty. This is a little treat box. It's called Cherry Blossoms, and I thought really looked neat. I saw a video yesterday in my leaders group. And then there's a calendar that is called Perpetual Calendar. We had one of these, I'm going to say maybe 12 years ago when I first became a demonstrator. There was something similar. It's a perpetual calendar. I think it's $25. Really pretty kit. Has stickers and stamps. Both of these are stamping kits. And we also, today is Giving Tuesday. And the stamp set Stamping Up really likes to give back. And the Sentimental Christmas DSP is their giving back special. I mean, it's just a regular $12.50 price, but for every pack of paper they sell, $3, is given to literacy. Sometimes it's for food awareness, and this time it's for literacy. But anyway, today is Giving Tuesday. And remember, the last chance products just went live today. That's discontinued and retiring things. They're still there, still available. Once they're not there on the list, you can drop down to menu and go to last chance products is what that is. So I think that is it. Let me see what else I have here. Oh, I think that's it. Okay. So we are going to start with, here's the new December host code. And if you are shopping with me, please use the host code. That's how I earn things to give you in your kits. This first thing we're going to be using is the Sweetest Star and page 47. It's a really inexpensive punch bundle. It's only $38.50, and it will be coming back. And then it will retire once, later on when it's sold out. Whenever, it might take months before these things are sold out. I don't know, but they could sell out tomorrow. Anyway, it's due back in today or tomorrow. Anyway, let's go on with that. And the first project that we're going to make is just a plain card. So I'm going to move this down now a little bit lower so you can see. And I'm going to move, here's my host code if you can see that. Okay, it's so sunny here today. I have the shades partially down. It's because it's just really bright out there, and it was such a glare. So let's see when's here. Yeah, please comment. You can talk amongst yourselves. Let's see let's see. This is what we're going to make. This is the paper that Sentimental Wishes. Let me see if I can find it here, if I can get it out here. Here it is. This is what it is, Sentimental Christmas. This is the paper that Stampin' Up. It's really a pretty one. I've used several packs of this paper, but I've used that gingerbread looking paper and that stripe. That's what we're going to use today. I should have brought over what I made, but I forgot it. I'll show you next week maybe. But anyway, it's a great paper called Sentimental Christmas. That's what we're using today for this. These are the two sides that we're using. And this is going to be, I've got a piece of paper here for stamping. Let's do our stamping first. We're going to do a Santa Claus. And we're going to let that dry for just a second. I'm going to bring in and then we're going to make the card. It's just a plain card, but I just think it's a nice, looks like I've got a little adhesive on the inside there. It's just a plain card with a little bit of red twine and some coloring. And some, do I have Wink Stella on his beard, Santa's, and wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. So these two sets are sort of intermixed because may your days be merry and bright. That is it. I just think you can use those for lots of projects. Okay, let's do our stamping first. I'm going to bring in our little tags. And today I'm using a lot of tags from Greetings of the Season. This is an online exclusive. I have used this a ton. I love this set. I hope it never sells out because it's such a good one. It's really a great one. I have two sets of it. Anyway, this is the tag for that. We're going to stamp on that. And then we have the inside of our card is this. And then we're going to have a scrap of paper for our Santa Claus. So let's do the Santa Claus first. And we're going to do Santa. We're going to do Santa today, and then we're going to do Mrs. Claus, and then we're going to do the Humble Home. That'll be the order of the project. So I'm going to use my Black Momento, ink it up. Anytime you're coloring with blends, it's good to use Black Momento. I'm going to stamp that right down here. And give it a nice clean on my chamois. And then, let's see, once we're going to do May Your Days Be Merry and Bright, and then this one on the top. So I'm going to set this aside. Let's see, I'm hoping everything is working okay. So this is going to be our inside. I'm going to bring in my real red ink so that inside is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. we're going to stamp this. You know, so often I make the card first and then I do my stamping because I'm trying to figure things out. But today we're going to just do it just the opposite, the way most people do it, I think, probably. Most people stamp first. When I'm designing, I tend to stamp several things and try to figure it out and do a variety of paper. Okay, let's put, okay, we're going to set that aside. And now we're going to take our tag in here and we're going to do May Your Days. This is the real red. We're going to do this in, I'm using my piercing mat because it is a photopolymer stamp set. We'll close that up. Things dry pretty fast, but it's especially when you're coloring, it's nice to have, give it a few seconds to dry, but we'll have that set that right there now. Okay, now we can put our card together. And you know what? This is a pattern. This was I designed this, but the actual layout was from, it was a mystery stamping that I did from Amy Combs. And she's in California. She's a really neat demonstrator. And she had I did a course of hers, class of hers, it was for demonstrators. And she had a mystery stamping, and that was, she gave directions, and you would use your own paper and your own stamps and came up with something. So these are all the different components. This is the front, that's this part. We're going to put the DSP, and I cut 3 DSPs, and they're all different, like that. And they are 1.5 by 3. And all of my measurements will be, I already have them typed up. I actually have, those of you who are buying the kit, you will be getting the printed out directions that look like this. So that's one of them. Anyway, but the rest of you, the directions will all be on my business page where this video is, and it'll be at the end. So we're going to put our gingerbread ones on first, like that. And then we're going to put our striped one on after that. Okay? I like to sort of do it this way. That way you have a little bit of, you don't have any problem with getting things centered. If you just went from top to bottom, you might have a gap. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to put, there we go. I was very doubtful about craft-alongs, but I think they're really fun. I've had a good response each month that I've done one. We get more and more response. So I didn't have a chance to, I actually had these kits all made in Florida. I had planned to send them out for people, but I didn't have the embellishments with me. I had left them in Montana. So, and you can't order them anymore. You can't, because they're on back order. Anyway, so I had to wait. So if you would like this kit, and maybe you already have the stamps, or you want to have some other ones that you want to use, you can do that. But these are coming back. So if you wait a day or two, I think they're going to be back in stock. Okay, let's bring in our tag. We did that already, didn't we? Let's see what's here. Oh, here's our base. This is real red. It's 5.5 by 8.5, just a regular side folding card. And we're going to give it a good scoring, bone folding rather. I already scored it. I like having cards scored. That's a key, I think. I scored it 4.25. So anyway, after my video is finished, if you give me a few seconds, it may be about 2 minutes, I will get the directions all on this video, and then you can make the card yourself. Okay, there we go. This is quite, oh, I forgot. Let's see if we can get this off real fast before it gets, that's a nice thing about seal. It has a little bit of, it's a little bit forgiving. We're going to put the twine around. Forgot that for a minute there. Let's see if you're all still there. Let's see. I don't see a lot of comments, but oh, hey, Susan, good to see you this morning. I'm going to just lay this down. So this twine, I have loved this twine. I don't know, it's such a great one to use. Just going to wind it around. I'm going to leave a nice tail for tying a bow. So I'm going to wind it around twice, like this. And I'm going to give it a little snip with my ribbon scissors. And we're just going to tie, I'm going to tie a knot, another double knot there, because it's just a little easier to tie a bow if you have a double knot. So we're going to do a bow now, like that, and shorten that little loop. I think this is really a sweet card. You know, we as demonstrators get to pre-order things too for the new catalog. So now this is, I'm going to add just a little bit more adhesive to this, just because I tore it off like that. So luckily, you cannot tear things off if you use Seal Plus. I like my Seal Plus, but not generally for just basic things like this. So there we go. Now that worked. And now we're going to put our tag on like that. I'm just going to overlap that. And I'm going to cover up that hole with a peppermint dot. So we're going to put this about like that. I want to leave borders that are, do you see how this border and this border are fairly similar? Okay, and our inside of our card is the 4 by 5 1/4 standard mat size. And then we're going to put this little DSP along the bottom. And this is 1 inch by 4. So I'm just going to set that right there. And we're going to just glue that on. I always enjoy reading your comments. It's such a pleasure to do that. So please talk amongst yourselves and comment. Tell us what you like. How many of you have this paper? If you don't, it's a good one. Today would be a good day to buy it. So today is a good shopping day because of all the things going on special. So I like the way Stampin' Up! Has done it. When you go to the retiring and discontinued list, it will have the sale prices are in red. Not everything is discounted. Okay, let me just give this another bone folding to press it down. There we go. That's a little bit better now. So now let's come in and let's color let's put our gem on so I don't forget that. I have, we're going to use I think we'll just use a big one, right? They're like made out of vinyl or something. They bend, they're really flat. They're just really nice. Now we're going to color our Santa Claus, and I'll bring the camera down a little bit on this, and thank you, Denise. Good to see you today. Let's see once. Let me bring my blends. I'm using, this is real red, but I like to use the Poppy Parade. I love Poppy Parade. It's just a nice, that one's the dark, that one's the dark, this one's the light. Okay, we're going to use a black for the feet, and a Petal pink for his beard, and what else do I have here? I think some more black. Yep. Okay. I think that should do it. I just am I love our new black Stampin' Right markers. You know, they changed the tip, so that's the tip. And I'm just going to use, I'm going to have to put my reading glasses on for a second here so I can color. I'm going to use, it's such a small area, and this is a really, really tiny tip. They've revamped these all. So that's that. And his belt, we're going to do that too. But anyway, we're going to do the dark. And I'm not going to do all of this because I already have one done. But I like to outline. Like that. Just do little sections because the alcohol will blend better when it's wet. And then I come in and I color it. I make little circles like that. Just like that, and keep going. And then his face, I like to do, I like Petal Pink for skin tones. And anytime, I'm going to do his fingers. And I'm going to take a little tiny bit of Flirty Flamingo Pink. And I'm going to just give him a little bit of some rosy cheeks. It just gives it a little more depth. I don't know if you can see that, but you can definitely see it on my other one. I'll bring it up to you. Okay, and then you're going to finish coloring it. And then you're going to punch it out with the punch. And this is called the Sweetest Star Punch. We'll just pretend that mine's already finished. I'm going to punch it out. I'm going to hold it in place, punch it down halfway. That sort of locks it so it doesn't move. That's the beauty of these Stampin' Up! Punches. Punch it out, and there we have it. And voila, through the magic of TV, we have a Santa Claus right there. And let's see, what we're going to need to add a little bit of Wink of Stella to his beard. Wink of Stella is good on fur, like there, and just all over. Anytime you want to make something sparkle, Wink of Stella. But let's see if I can see. Let's see if you can see the his cheeks. Do you see those little rosy cheeks? Thank you for sharing, Denise. Let's see, there we go. Alrighty, and let's put this on our card. We're going to put it on with some dimensionals, so we're going to turn that over, and that's the way you want the back to look. It should look like you have, that you've blended. So your back will look just like that. I'm going to take this, and I've got a big piece of foam tape here. I'm going to peel that off like that. And then we're going to put it on like that. Oops, yep, I think that's a little bit crooked. Oh, I think it's probably pretty good. Just the way it is. I don't want to tear the paper. And there we have it, identically the same as the last card. Anyway, that's our first project. So if you buy the kit, purchase from me, and I send you the kits, you will make 2 cards. Now, you could make one with the Mrs. Santa Claus. That would be a possibility, too. That would be fun. Okay, that's our first project. Our second one, we're going to make a little gift bag. And here is that sweet little Baking Spirits Bright Mrs. Claus. And this is the tiny little online exclusive treat bag. They look like they're an online exclusive. I love these. There are 16. You get 16 8 bags that are small. It's a combo. You get 6 small ones and 6 large. And let me see what's here. This is what they look like. They have, these are the Elegance, the marbled Elegance paper. It's in that suite, but it's, so here, this big one would hold a set of cards. So it's large. And the small one, the small bag is like this, some nice little pieces of candy. We're going to fill ours with some Peppermint Yorks, but it's nice and small, nice treat size. Anyway, those are available. They're not, I think they're maybe $10 for the 16 envelopes. So you will get 2 of these little small ones for the Baking Spirits Bright. And we're going to make that right now. So we're going to bring in our little pack. And I have my bag, like that. I have my designer, my strip. And that is right here. It's 3 by 3. This paper is from the Take a Bow. It's like Make a Bow, but it's Take a Bow. And it is this paper. It's a 6 by 6. It is just a wonderful one. That's the backside of that. I love that peppermint look. I've made a ton of things with this paper. It's really, you get quite a lot of it, and really like it a lot. So it's called Take a Bow or Take a Bow. Normally you would say Take a Bow, but I think you're making bows, so who knows. And we have a little square, so you would get 2 bags and get 2 pieces of paper. Everything's cut for you. If it needs embossing, I'm embossed it. And all you have to do is use your own stamps and your stamps and your, where is my little circle that oh, here it is. It was almost on the floor. Okay, let's get our piercing mat. We're going to set our bag aside right there. And we're going to piercing mat in there. We're going to color this first, and then we can, we're going to get Mrs. Claus. We're going to stamp her first and in some Black Momento. Then we're going to color her in. So we're going to get our Black Momento. I like to, thank you so much, Linda. Yeah, the twine makes such a difference. That twine is great for sure. Oh, I got it sort of low, but that's okay. Oh, I got a little smudge right there. We're going to cover that one up with, because I don't have an extra one. We're going to make do. So there's our Mrs. Claus, and we're going to do Baking Spirits Bright. That black can be sort of messy. That is for sure. Let's bring in the red. Red can be messy too. Red and black can be super messy. Okay, we're gonna stamp this with our little tiny Baking Spirits Bright. This is from the Stylish Essentials, I think it's called. There we go, Baking Spirits Bright. Oh, I don't think I like that one. Let's see if we can find another one. Where did I have my little kit? I think I have a second one in there. It's just a little bit low. And there we go. Let's get it out of there. And we're going to try that again. I'm going to put my head over it a little bit more this time. There we go. I think that's going to be better. Yes, much better. And sometimes it's nice to have 2 things just in case you make a mistake. Especially when you're on camera, it can happen very easily because I'm sitting way back here and my camera's right there, and it can be a little complicated. So anyway, we're going to bring in our bag. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you sharing. And so we're just gonna layer this on with 3 by 3, and it could be 3 by 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Doesn't make any difference, but that's just what I did, because then you can get 2 from if you do 3 by 3, you can get 2 out of a single sheet of paper. So we're gonna just put this right here like this. I just think, and we're gonna get a hole punch. I forgot my hole punch, but it's across the room, and I'll get that in just a minute. So we're gonna do a little bit of coloring, and I'm going to just bring this down a little bit so it can focus for a second, and I'm gonna go get my hole punch. There we go. And I'm going to punch this is just a hole punch that we used to carry. Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry hole punches anymore, but you all have either a small one or a medium or a large. So this one's sort of a smaller size. And I have lots of those. We're going to put some peppermint candy and York candy in this to fill it up before we tie it, because otherwise it would be hard to do that. Let me just show you a little bit about coloring. Again, I want to show you her hair. I did that in yellow daffodil. In the next catalog, the spring catalog, there is a lot of daffodil delight and a lot of lemon lolly, and a lot of the papers. So this is the dark. I'm going to just give her a little bit of curls and outline it there a little bit, and then I'm going to fill it in with the light. I like to, you can do whatever you want. You can do, the light first and then the dark, but I do tend to make little circles to blend it like that. And we'll do her face just to show you again, because I think those little cheeks, that's a good accent. So I'm going to color her face with this Petal Pink. Light Petal Pink is my go-to for skin. I do have the flesh tone ones too, but I do like the Petal Pink probably the best. It's my favorite. And I'm going to do her fingers right here. Isn't she cute? What a clever little stamp set. And then for her little cheeks, I'm just going to take my wider tip of my pink Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just sort of making a little circle right there in her cheekbones. And you can see how cute that is with that. Okay, and then we just finished coloring her with the Poppy Parade, and voila, here is our finished Mrs. Claus. And let's put her on now. So we're gonna just put this on flat with our seal, our regular seal. And here we go. I think I don't have any Wink of Stella on there. I'm going to put some dimensionals on there. Let's see, I'm going to bring in my regular dimensionals for this. There we go. Should have cut. And we'll just take them off with that. Piercer. Take your pick tool, which is one of my favorite things ever. There we go. This morning, when I was ordering, I don't do it very often. I don't second day air things because it's so much more expensive to do that. But I wanted to order a bunch of kits because I am having a kit special this weekend on Sunday. We have a playoff football game. Our Montana State football team is in the playoffs. They've been undefeated this whole season, so it's been extremely exciting. And there's a playoff game this Saturday afternoon. So I am doing a little event on Sunday for shopping and having little cookies and snacks. And I have a kit special going on. So I ordered some kits this morning, some more of the brand new ones, so they would be here by Friday. So I've got my little treats in there, and now I'm just going to put this through. Let's see if I can do this on camera. I'm going to get that in there like that, and see if I can poke it through. I've got a nice little, maybe I'll give it a little sharper point. There we go. Because I've got two layers of twine here. There we got one going through. There we go. Now it's through. And I'm just going to pull it through like this. And I'm going to, I think I better bring my camera up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to tie that in a knot and then in a bow, like this. And there it is. I'm going to cut that loop. And we can shorten our little, we got a pretty enormous bow there, so I'm going to shorten that up a little bit by pulling on the tags, the ends. It's not the best bow in the world at all, but you get the gist. And somehow when you're doing it on camera, it's just not quite as easy. So I'm going to leave the tails long because I might redo that. Anyway, we're going to put some gems on this. I'm going to cut them a little bit shorter though because they're extremely long at this point. I can still redo it if I need to. So let's put some gems on, if I can find my gems here on the table. Here they are, and we're going to use, this is a tiny little project, so we're going to use some of the smaller ones. And we're going to use, I have gone through a lot of these for sure. So we're going to do, I think I'll just do with the putty end of it. We're going to do one here. We're going to do another right there. And we're going to do one more. We're going to do this one down there. So we've got 3 on there, okay? And there's that. And our project is all finished. Let's get that back in its correct spot. So they both have, this one sort of bled. I tried using my color lifter, and then it squeezed too much and it ran, but this one's a little bit better anyway. But isn't that a fun little project? Just you can give to, you know, your grandkids, you can give it to your neighbors or a friend at work or something like that. So if you order from me and get the kits, you will get 2 bags and 2 circles, 2 of these, so, and the directions for that. Okay, on to our third project, which is going to be a gift card. And let's see what's, oh, here's another tag. Here's a tag. You can make tags with this set. Look at this little set. So you can also punch out little stars and things like that. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's see what's here. And so our last project is going to be, here we've been using the Sweetest Star. That's the one. Thank you very much, Carla. So we've been using that, but now we're going to switch to Humble Home. And I bet a lot of you have this set. How many? This is from our main catalog. It was featured. This is the main mini catalog for winter, and all these little houses. I think this is just a beautiful catalog. I always enjoy our holiday catalog so much. Anyway, it's a fun set to use for sure. And that is expected back in stock either today or tomorrow. So we're going to keep looking for that. Anyway, that's what we're going to make. And we're not making the tags, no. But here's that house. This is some wood grain paper and that little house stamped with beige and a little wreath, but it's just such a fun set. Here's the one we're going to be making. You need a larger sheet of paper. It's going to be wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. Use some of that Season of Elegance paper. And then this is an inside pocket like this. And you have a place for a gift card holder right there and a little message if you want. So that's what we're going to make next. Okay, this paper is this red plus. This red dotted one is from the Take a Bow. Okay, let's see. We're going to get this out and we're going to bring in our pieces. We're going to do some stamping here. We've got... So the Season of Elegance is the name of this paper. I bet many of you have this one. There's like 2 beiges. So I've used a lot of this paper. I've used the green, I've used the red, I've used the peacock. It is exquisite paper for sure. One of the prettiest ever. Okay, so we've got our card base is real red. And it's 5.5 by 10 3/4. So 10 3/4. I used a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And you can buy 12 by 12 paper, but it comes in like the brights, the subtles and all that. So then I scored it at 4 1/4, just a basic side opening card. But then that extra piece is for this flap. So it was scored at 4 1/4 and 8.5. I folded this up like this, bone folded it very well. And then you're going to use your tear tape, and just like it says, you tear it. I'm just going to put it right along the sides. Burnish it with either your bone folder or your thumb, your nail, and put it on as close to the edge as possible. Burnish it again, and then you can either take your fingernail, or I like to take my piercer, and I start in the middle. This is one of the best tips ever, I think, is to start in the middle, and it just pops right off. I see people struggling all the time trying to get it from the ends, but don't do that. Do it from the middle. Do it from the middle, and it just pops off like that. And there you have your little pocket. Very, very easy. And we have a lot of 12 by 12 two-tone paper now too. So remember, all the directions will be on my video at the end. So give me a few minutes, and then I will post those. So we are going to put our. I don't even have my. I don't have my DSP for that. Well, I'm going to have to cut a piece of that because I don't have it. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, maybe I have some over here. Let me see. I'm going to take one from one of the other kits. Give me a second here. Just have to remember now that I have taken one out. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, and it's going to go like that. But before I put it on, I want to put my ribbon around it. And when I made this card while I was in Florida, and you can see this ribbon, I am not sure. We used to have this ribbon, and that's what I had in Florida. I'm going to use today, and I don't know if it's still in the online exclusive. It was the satin edge ribbon. Really like it a lot. But I'm going to use the wheat because this one looks really nice with it too. So we're going to use that. I'm going to just, we'll see which one we like better. So this one is going to go like that. And I'm just going to tape it on the ends. This is my paper scissors. Doesn't cut thread very well, or ribbon very well. Okay, let's just take that, move it away for a second. We're going to just scotch tape things. Get my scotch tape out here. You can also use your tear tape, or you can use what adhesive you like. I just prefer to use scotch tape. And I tape it on the back, and I pull it around like that. If you do it this way, you save ribbon. I've been sort of extravagant with my ribbon here, but now there we go. And now what I do is I take my ribbon and I slide it under there like that. And I can cut it. And you actually save ribbon by doing it this way. You can just tie a knot. You can tie a bow, or you can tie a knot. But anyway, it's just a great way to do that. And okay, now I better cut that off a little shorter because it's really got long tails on it. There we go. And we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this. Make sure it's nice and straight. And we're going to just like that. How are you all doing with your Christmas shopping? Oh my goodness, I haven't even thought about it one bit yet. We just had our grandson Jonathan just turned 13. He's JP's brother. Our daughter lives and her husband Andre live in Mexico, in Sayulita, and they have Dominique, Jonathan, and JP. And they adopted Jonathan and Dominique when they were Jonathan was 7 years old. Now he's 13. So anyways, we talked to him last night, and his other grandparents and us gave money to buy a drone. So he had a drone for his birthday. He was so excited. Okay, now we're going to take this is a white deckled edge circle. And this is on the retiring list, the deckled circles. And I cut this red dot from the Take a Bow, and it's with that stitching. It's really pretty. I'm going to put it on like this. And now I'm going to just add some adhesive to the back of this, like that. And now I'm going to put this in here like that. Just slip it underneath the ribbon. The ribbon is loose, so it's like that. Okay. And then we're going to put our DSP on the inside. It's just 2 inches by 5 1/4. You could use either side. We're going to use this side. And this is going to go on that little pocket. So, and you can just like that. And then our white piece of, we need our white, here it is, that piece. Oh, I had it. It was just stuck to the other piece. So I didn't neglect it. Here's my inside pocket. It's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, like that. And then you can stick a gift card in there, or this could be, you could just say, let's see, did I say anything on this one? No, I did not. I just left it blank. But you could do sweet wishes or something like that. We'll just do that. We'll put that on the top. Okay, and we'll just take that off for a second, and we'll just stamp this. It's just a small one. We'll see how it goes without the sweet wishes. There we go. And that will be a nice gift card for someone. I need a lot of gift cards for all of our grandkids and son-in-laws and daughters and everything at Christmas. So it's so much easier doing gift cards than almost anything else, for sure. Okay, now that's our gift card holder right there. I think many of us need that kind of thing. Now let's do our words in our house. We're going to stamp our words wishing you a holly jolly Christmas on this, and it is going, this tag, again, that's from the Season of Elegance, I think, right? Isn't that what it's called? And let's bring in our red ink. And thank you, Sherry. How are things in Arizona? Okay, oops. There we go. That's all done. And let's see, I think we're gonna do our house in black. So we're gonna do Black Momento for the house, and then we're gonna do some coloring. So that's gonna be for the that is for the underneath the house, and then the house is going to be black. And we're going to do the bricks. So we're going to try two. We're going to see which one you like better. We're going to be, this or that. And let's see if I can, I already punched these out. I don't know why I did that, but let's see once if we can do this. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, let's see if we can cover this up. You should actually do it on paper and then punch it. And I'm sorry, but I don't know why I did it this way. And I guess I was trying to show you two different ways, and I don't know what I was thinking by doing that, really. Okay, so this is basic beige, and that's the white. So we're going to see now. We're going to see what you like better. Okay, we're going to stamp those in with the bricks. So this is the brick stamp. We're going to bring in some. We're going to do some basic beige. We want it to be fairly light. So we're going to do the basic beige. And actually, I think I'm going to stamp off. We're going to stamp off first. So let me get a little bit of grid paper. There we go. We're going to stamp off. We don't want it too dark. We want just a little hint of, I think that'll be just perfect. So I'm going to, again, ink it up, stamp off, and then I'm going to ink up the white one. So there's the white. And now let's see. Now we have to color. What do you think? Do you think you like the beige house or the one with white paper? So that's how that looks. And let's get our markers in here, and then we can do some coloring, and then we'll put that on. So which do you like better, the white or the beige? And you're going to color it with your blends. I'm going to just color it in like this with just like that. And you get the idea how it looks. Which do you like better? Let's see what you're saying here. Oh, thank you. I can't see the comment. You like the white, Linda. The beige, Susan. White, Levon. Oops, the daisy. Now our camera switched around on us. Do we still have things going? Can you still see me? Is it still live? Can you see me at all? I don't know if it's still going or not. Star Cinders. Here. There we go. Now it turned back. Oh, that scared me for a second. Oh, goodness. See, I'm going to have to be really careful because I can't see the comments on my computer. Denise said beige. Kathy said beige. white, 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 beige. Such great cards. Thank you so much. Keep voting, and we're going to just keep coloring here. And I'm getting a little bit sloppy there because I'm doing it in sort of a hurry. But I don't know why it flipped like that. Anyway, you get the idea about that. And then I'm going to do the, I've got Petal Path, got the dark. I'm going to do that for the windowsill, and like that. And we'll do it on the beige also. There we go. And our roof is going to be the same. We're just going to sort of take that, outline that with the dark. So how are you voting here? Let's see once if I can see. I just, on my iPad, I just don't see the comments very well. It's stuck way back. It's not scrolling correctly, but you get the idea for sure. And we'll see what you say here. I've updated my iPad and I've not updated my phone. I was sort of trying to wait. There's, it's time for an update. And then we're going to add a little yellow in the windows. So we're going to use the lighter yellow, and we'll just get a little bit of yellow in the window, like something is glowing. So now let's see if I can read the comments again. They're not quite finished, but you get the idea for sure. And let's see when Susan, oh, thank you so much. Beige, white, 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 beige, beige. Oh, I don't know. I see you. Thank you, Diane, for letting me know that. Let's see what we hit. I think we'll do the white just because we have a beige one on the other card, so you can see both that way. And I couldn't tell, it was sort of even both ways. So there is our, there's sort of the white one, and here is the beige one. You get the gist. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And I'm going to leave a little space for the ribbon, like that. And because I don't want to put the dimensionals over the ribbon. There we go. Okay, now we're going to take our card and we're going to center this. There we go. And now we're going to put this. Our greeting is going to go right underneath the house. I'm going to keep that nice and flat and bring in my seal. Like that. And it looks a little crooked to me now. Not that I sat down. Let's pick it up again here. There, that's better. And let's put a gem on that. My table looks like a disaster here. I've got things piled up and things are falling off. I can't find my other dimensional. We'll use this one. A medium one, just like that. And there we have it. And our card is all finished. We would have to put some dimensionals, not dimensionals, let's put some gems in there. And I will finish coloring this one after, and I'll post. We're going to put one there. We're going to put another one right there below it. So that way we have 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 is always, odd numbers, always better for your eye when your eye travels. Things in nature are always in 3s, odd numbers. Thank you very much. Okay, and there we have it. Which do you like better? There's the beige and there's the white. I don't know. Both. Well, thank you, Carla. I appreciate that. I sure appreciate you all watching today. And remember, this is a craft along. I already have the kits all made up. So all you have to do is order in the next few days. $40 will give you a $40 purchase will give you all of the card kits, all 6, with the directions. If you order 50 or more, you will get the red twine and the peppermint gems. So let's turn the camera back. You're very welcome, Stacy. I appreciate it. I love sharing with you all. I love seeing you and having you join me and share. And we have lots of people who come on later on and watch the replay. And I also put this on YouTube. So if you have friends that are on YouTube and are not on Facebook, that works for that. You would like a kit, please. Okay, Denise, let me write that down, and I will add you. You're going to have to place an order, and then... but I know you can do that, so I'll just add your name for a kit. All right, sounds good. Now, remember, let's see once. So the last chance list just went live this morning, so you can look at things that are retiring and things that are discounted. That's all available. Don't forget there's a brand new set of paper that's just been recolored. And I think it looks really neat. Thank you so much, Levon. I appreciate that. And then there are 2 new kits. I think this Perpetual Beauty calendar is spectacular. I can't wait to receive that. And these little cherry blossom boxes are just a couple of inches, and they look really neat too. But I think they'll be nice for spring or for like a bridal shower or a baby shower, birthday party or anything like that. They're just really sweet gifts. They're both stamping kits. So that's it for today, ladies. I went a little long. But anyway, I will look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, same time, and we will do another project or two. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a great day.